Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to create your own GIS datasets for your own use cases. And so here you can see I have these polygons which I've created from an existing dataset. So I'm using these Kenya wards data which I got from ICPAC geoportal, so you can also go ahead and download it. So if you go to your web browser and search in ICPAC, just search ICPAC geoportal like that. This is going to give you a ICPAC geoportal link. So you click on the first link. So after you do that, you come here and you can see you click on all layers. So click on all layers, and here you can just search Ken admin. So if you just type in Ken, because I'm using the Kenya dataset, so you just type in Ken and this one will bring you the Ken admin level 2. If I just say Kenya admin level 3, those are the words that I've downloaded. So if you click here, you can see that you have your Kenya admin level 3, and this dataset were extended from the GADM dataset. So if you click on this one, it's going to spin up the map here on the side, and also the download buttons where you can click on it and then you can download those layers. So here you can see that I have the download layer, and if you just click on download layer here, you see that you have the two categories. You can download the images or you can download the dataset. So if I click on dataset and then click on export layer, and this is going to export the layer. So if you just give it a minute, they will ask you to select the format. So I'll just select the shapefile, and then you just keep the native reference system, then you click on export. So after exporting this, you'll need to unzip, and then after unzipping, you'll get your admin 3 datasets that I got here. So I have my QGIS opened, and so I'm going to use QGIS to perform all those geoprocesses. So make sure you also have downloaded QGIS and it's up and running. So to do that, you need to add those layers, the shapefile layers. So you need to drag and drop. That is the first method to add the layers, or you go to layer and then you click on add layer and then you click on add vector layer. So you will select where you saved your shapefile that you just downloaded from ICPAC. So you'll click on these 3 dots that say vector datasets, and this is, if you click on that one, is going to load where you actually unzipped your dataset. So you click on a shapefile which says that .shp, this is just a demo. Then you click on open, and then it will automatically add those datasets to the QGIS canvas. So since I have already done so, I'm just going to zoom in. I'm just going to show you with a single polygon here. I have this polygon with the name Seme. And so here you can see this whole polygon was created by this kind of words. So if I can uncheck them, you can see that they disappear, and if I check them back, you can see here that they actually appear on top of our new created polygon. So to do that, you need to go to this tool here that says select feature by single click, or you can drop down to choose from many processes that you like to do. So I like using just freehand to select, and so make sure you have these selected. Say the Kenya words must be selected, or the shapefile that you want to select the polygons from, so it must be selected here. So if you do that and you click on any polygon, you can see that I can select these smaller polygons inside this larger polygon. If it is not clicked, for example, if I go here, this is the deselect, so I can deselect all. And now if I click on this shapefile called southwest, if I just click on it and then I try to select, you see it selects the whole thing instead of selecting a single selecting the words that we are supposed to actually select. So let me just go back to the Kenya words and then deselect, since I want to get the single polygons inside. So the way I'm doing this is like I'm holding on control and then I click on the polygons. If you don't hold on control and you just click as the way I'm doing, it won't select. That means that you're only selecting one. So if you want to select multiple polygons, you need to hold on control on your keyboard, and then you can now select several polygons that you like. So after doing that, I've selected these 1, 2, 3, 4 Kenya words. I'm going to right click and then click on export and save selected feature as. So we're going to save those ones that we have selected. If I click on that, it's going to make sure that the format is Esri shapefile, because those are what we are using, the format. Or you can choose from many formats that you like, either GeoPackage or GeoJSON and so on. So I'm going to choose shapefile and then click on these 3 dots here, and then I'm going to save somewhere. Let me go here, maybe just go to the Southwest folder, and then I'll just save here and call it test underscore theme, like that. And then I'm going to click on save. So that one will auto-populate the link here or the file name, and then click on OK. So don't come here and just type in the name of your file. You need to navigate to where you want it to be, otherwise you may not find it. So I click on OK here, and then after doing that, you can see that now I can uncheck the Kenya words and then uncheck the Southwest polygon. Okay, so I come here and deselect and then go back to the pan. Yes, so we have selected the 3 or the 4 words that are found inside this polygon called seme. And so if I would like to get to remove these, to dissolve everything inside so that I can just have an outer boundary, I need to go to the vector, and here on the vector, click on the geoprocessing tools, and here you can see that we have the dissolve algorithm here, or the function. So click on dissolve, and this is already you've clicked on the test seme, so it will be selected here. If you did select on a different polygon, then it will also appear here. If you have to change, you can just click on this and you can change here in the input layers. Okay, so after you do that, you can see here we have the dissolve fields, which is optional. Always leave the optional things optional unless you know what you are doing. And then dissolve, now you need to save to a file where you like to get your polygon. So I'm going back to the folder here, and I'll just save here complete underscore seme, like that. Click on OK, and then I can just click on run this algorithm, and so it will take a few seconds, and then it will run the process. So here you can see that we got our dissolved complete polygon. So you can do this if you like to create many polygons and come up with your own data. So for this case, if you do this, if let's say for example I'd like to get another one, so this is how I did it. I can just if I just check that and then come back here, so all these polygons I created them using that simple method that I've just shown you. So here, if you go ahead and also select the words for assemble, the words for Uyoma, Sakwa, and so on, even Kisumu, that way you will have your many polygons here, just as I have this completed one here. So we'll be repeating the same process. You select the words. After selecting the words, you need to save them somewhere, and then you'll come here and select the polygons, and then you go to vector, and then you do the geoprocessing tools, and then you can do dissolve, and that one will run and dissolve the polygon as this one here. So if you have several polygons like this and you need to get to one shapefile or one file, you want to combine them together, you need to go back to vector, then you go to data management tools, and then you can click on merge. So here you click on merge and you have your polygons ready. You just need to click on the on add here. Just click on this one, and then you can select all those polygons that you want to merge them into one shapefile. So you can select them like that, or you need to check the boxes here, and then you click on select, or select all if you don't have any other polygons that you don't want to use. Then you can click on OK, and then it will tell you that input layers, you have 4 inputs selected, and then you run. So if I run this, it is going to create one single shapefile with all these data sets that I have. So I don't want to do that. That one should be your exercise. Also leave the comment if you like me to do that, or if you found any challenge, just raise the question in the comments, and I will follow up to help you get to the one single shape file with all the polygons. So this is it. This is how you can dissolve your data or select your shape files. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.